타성의 주시기 바랍니다. 대기하고 계신 모든 손님께서는 S십 오번 탑승 번 탑승을 해주시기 바랍니다. 탑승에 대한 passenger being on the ship with your S15 token.
Okay, so I don't really know the last thing that I recorded or the last thing that you've seen. It's kind of been just a mess recording these videos. So I'm just going to start from the very beginning, go to today, and tell you everything that's happened since my last video, okay? Or since I started, really. All right, from the very beginning. The goal, if you're very brand new to this, I'm building a business, trying to build a business from $0 to $1 million in 12 months. So far, we are at the end of month 2, going into month 3. So far, all right, in the very beginning, we picked a business model, which is building an agency. The reason I chose an agency, if you don't know, is like someone that helps other companies, make more sales or get more leads. So the reason I chose that is because my previous job that I worked with was helping a coaching company get more sales and land more deals and stuff like that. So I helped them go from $40,000 to $100,000. So I thought this would be a good way to step into basically my previous experience. So I decided to build an agency. In so doing, of building an agency, first off, I picked pest control. I picked pest control as my niche. So you want to get specific on a niche when you're building an agency so that people know you as something. Like, I help pest control companies get more bed bug treatments. That was my first offer. Now, I did that for about a month or so, right? Maybe like a month and a half. I got my first client exactly 6 weeks ago from today. And his name was Ryan DeBrosi. So that first client, I charged him $600, but I didn't really make any money off of that deal because I have to give the media buyer $600. If you don't know, a media buyer is someone that just runs ads or is an ads expert. So I obviously wasn't as confident as running an ads for like pest control because I've never really done that specifically, but I have done, other ads for other different companies. So I decided to hire a media buyer that had experience doing pest control. So I handed it over to the media buyer. And then from there, I went to California for about a month or so. And I decided to just work as hard as I could while I was in California doing anything I could. I kind of got stuck in a rut where I was like, I don't really know what else to do to get like more clients or anything. I was sending about 100 emails a day, and I was trying to get on calls, trying to like book appointments. I didn't really have any systems that were scalable in terms of how do I get on more calls or how do I get more appointments, right? I didn't really have that. I just had let me just try to send out emails to customers. So what I would do is I would find leads on D7 Lead Finder. I would email them, or I would verify their emails, make sure that they were real, and then I would email like 50 to 100 emails a day saying, hey, I could help you do this. And that was my process. So yeah, kind of got stuck not knowing what to do. And that was like 2 videos ago, was me saying like, hey, I'm not really sure what to do, but here's the situation I'm in. At that time, it was about, beginning of February, like February 7th or something, February 6th. The thing was I had to get at least like 3 clients or be making $3,000 before I came back home to Ohio, because I wanted to be able to move out of my parents' house and get my own apartment. And if I did not have 3 clients and making $3K, then I couldn't do that. So if I came back home without that, then I would have to get a real job, and I would basically have to quit this whole journey because I can't just do nothing all day, right? The goal was make at least 3K, but hopefully make 5K by the end of the month, right, through this business. And then the last video that you saw was me making $2,800 in one day. So I was able to close 2 clients. Now, the process of that was I was talking to the media buyer, and he was telling me, hey, you should try to do solar because there's so many solar companies in California where I was at the time, and there's Teslas everywhere. Everyone wants to go green. Try solar. So I sent emails to solar that day, and I got really good responses. So I said, okay, well, let me just do solar because they're easier to get in touch with, they're easier to get on calls with, and they make more money, and so it would be easier to sell a service to them because it's just everything's basically easier. So I was like, yeah, let me just do solar. So then I started reaching out to solar companies, and then within like a week and a half, 2 weeks, I landed 2 clients in that industry. So I landed my second and third client, was actually starting to become profitable. with those two clients because, with the first client, I wasn't making any money. But with these two clients, I'm going to do it all myself because I'm not going to use the media buyer for these clients. The reason why I'm not going to use the media buyer is because I've been using that media buyer for 6 weeks, and so far he hasn't gotten the first client any results. So basically, we got at least 15 leads for him, but they were all dead leads and they all sucked. They didn't really help him out in any way. I did not help him make more money, which is my job, right? So I'm just probably going to drop the media buyer because he's not producing any results for me. So it just doesn't make sense to keep going. So that's why I'm going to run the ads myself. But I was kind of scared because I was like, I've never run these type of ads. I've never run solar ads. I've never run roofing ads, like another company is like solar and roofing. I never run pest control ads. I've only done a separate different kind of ad, right? For a consulting or coaching business. So I reached out and I contacted people and I said, hey, like, is there anyone that has done this before? Anyone that can give me tips and pointers? I got on a call today with a guy who's been doing this for about 4 years. I got on a call a couple weeks ago with another guy. Really cool dudes. Were really helpful to me. They made it super simple. Like I was like, I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but this is like the simplest thing ever. And so like now I'm pretty confident in my abilities to actually produce results for these companies. So I think it's going to be a-okay. And we're hopefully going to be able to produce results on my own without having to pay an external media buyer. Okay. So we're in California. We got 2 clients in one day. Okay. From there, over the last like week or two, I don't know when that video was. I think it was 2 weeks ago. But over the last 2 weeks, I have gotten like 2 or 3 more clients. One client was for sure, I landed another client for $1,500 a month retainer. And then 2 other clients, they were what's called commission deals. The only thing is they have not really contacted me like since I initially contacted them, and they were like, yeah, let's do it. And I said, okay, well, just send over your information so I can send you a document. And they never got back in contact with me. So I'm not going to count them towards like the amount that I'm actually making. I'm just going to say I have 3 solar roofing clients. And Ryan DeBrosi, who is the first client, who is a pest control client. So I have 4 clients in total, and I'm making profit right now, $3,900 profit, which is awesome. And the goal was to make $5,000. So I've got a call. Now we're today, present day. We went over everything. I'm back in Ohio from California. I have a call today. I've got 2 calls today. I've got 1 call on Monday. And so after the day that I landed the $2,800, I bought this little course that was about like setting up ads for your agency, so your own personal agency, how to set up like ads in a funnel that gets people to come in, and so you can book on calls for like pretty cheap. I bought that course. I spent like $80 on ads trying to get calls from my agency. I got 1 lead, and it was a dead lead. Like it was a really bad call that I did. So that wasn't really worth it. But what was worth it is that in that little course, he showed this software called Go High Level. The software Go High Level was $300, but has been super duper duper useful and has like changed the game for me and has made everything like, I just found out some little features that it has and has made everything like now I can just grow exponentially. Like now I know what I need to do in order to reach 10K, 20K. Like it's just a matter of me actually doing it. So how it works is like with how I was doing emails before, sending out cold emails saying like I can only send out 50 to 100 emails a day because Google will block your account if you send out more than that, or like set you up as spam, saying that you're spammy. So we don't want to do that. A lot of talking. So you can only send out so much per day. But with Go High Level, you don't really send it from your personal account. So I can send it from any account, literally. Like I sent it to one guy, his name is Wesley, and I said, this is Wesley's mom. I said Wesley's mom at mom.com or something like that. And I also made a funny email to like my girlfriend. I just said, hey, this is God, God at god.com. You can send it from any email you want, right? So I could say that I'm Steve Jobs from Apple, Steve Jobs at apple.com, and like it would just go through as that, right? And most of the emails go to the inbox. They don't go to the spam box, and I can send as many as I want. So basically I just have to download contacts. I have to like find contacts, find enough emails, send them out, and then it just blasts it out to all of them, and I don't have to worry about going to the spam box or getting blocked. The other thing is I found this integration that I can use called Twilio, or Twilio. Not sure what it's really called, but it is a website. Twilio is like a text messaging platform where you can set up a phone number for your business and like send out texts to like customers, like, hey, here's an appointment reminder, stuff like that. But I have been using it to send out cold texts. So basically, I gather all these leads within D7 Lead Finder. It says like, hey, this is the company name, this is their phone number, this is their email, this is their Instagram page, their Facebook page, all that. I just take their phone number and I send them a text. I send them an email and I send them a text and I said, hey, I just sent you an email, but I was wondering if you could take out any more solar installations this month. If you're interested, just let me know. That text feature has been super duper good in terms of like converting into real leads, into real calls. So I spend like probably $7 to $10 a day when I actually send out these texts, like to like a couple hundred people, and I get probably like 5 calls. Even though that doesn't really sound very good, it is very good compared to the emails, because like the emails, like you barely get any replies, but with the text messages, a lot of people are replying, and so. And I can send as many text messages as I want. Also, I can send as many emails as I want. So I'm not limited to how, like, I can't, I'm not limited to like, oh, I can only send 50 emails a day or whatever. So I can send as many as I want. I get really good replies. And out of the, I think $40 or $50 that I've spent so far in sending text messages, I've made at least like $2,000 from like $50. So if I can spend $50 and make $2,000, that's a pretty darn good return on investment. So yeah, the only thing right now that I have to do, let me check the time real quick. The only thing right now that I have to do is get a massive lead list of companies throughout the U.S. that says, hey, like, these are all the solar companies throughout the U.S. So I have a friend, Max, who has told me that, like, he hired this guy on Upwork that was able to get him this lead list of, like, 300,000 emails and phone numbers and stuff and companies throughout the U.S., in his niche, I think, which was contractors or something like that. So he said that, like, I should just use that guy. So I've been, like, contacting it's called web scraping, which is basically, like, scraping the entire web for emails and phone numbers and stuff, related to like different industries. So I've been basically contacting web scrapers and asking them, like, how many leads can you get me? Like, how big is the list and how much will it cost to, get that list? So one guy said it'd be like around 70,000 emails. Hopefully that comes back good and positive, and I can get that ginormous lead list of like 70,000 people and be able to just blast all these people with like a text. That's where I am now. So where I was, right, just a couple weeks ago, where I was like, I don't even know what else to do in order to like start getting results, to where I am now, which is, I know exactly, I didn't even check the time. Okay. I know exactly what to do. Ow. I bit my lip. Now I have actual customers that I have to attend to, and I have to actually like get them results for and set up their accounts and stuff. And then on top of that, I have things that I can do. I can do as much as I want to like get more leads in the door, I guess. I don't have a limit to basically how much I can do to get leads in the door, because at one point my limit was like 50 to 100 a day, and now it's unlimited. And I know like it's going to work. I know if I put $50 in, I can get $2,000 out, because that's the system that I created. Right now we are making $3,900 a month consistently, I think. The goal is to make $5,000 a month by the end of the month. It is the 26th. We have, like I said, 2 calls today and 1 call Monday. So we're going to see how these next 3 calls go, and we're going to see if we make it to 5K by the end of the month. So basically the rest of this video is just going to be me trying to get to 5K. Something I do want to mention, some really cool things happened. All right, like a couple of people have reached out to me and said, hey Carson, I love your videos. You've been like pretty inspirational. And yeah, and I just thought that was really like heartwarming for me. I thank you so much for watching. I know it's only like 30 people are watching this, right? And it's not very big or anything, and it's not like I don't know, it's not very pretty, right? I'm not putting a whole bunch of work into these videos, but the fact that people are actually watching and they're actually getting value out of it, and they like the fact that I'm making these videos, it's really heartwarming to me. So I'm gonna keep doing whatever I can to just document my journey so that other people can watch and see my evolution from 0 to 1 million, hopefully by the end of the year. Awesome. Oh yeah, also one dude actually who's gonna call me today was someone that I reached out to. So I said, hey, blah blah blah, I can help you get more installs. And he reached back out to me saying, hey, look, I looked you up and I looked at your YouTube channel and I love your hustle, whatever, let's get on a call. I just thought that was really awesome, the fact that obviously someone took the time out of their day to look me up and find my YouTube channel. So if you're watching, hi, how are you? Hopefully we can work out a deal or something, right? But I just thought that was really interesting, the fact that like it's kind of making more of an impact than I thought.
Yeah. So I can have my other partner with me.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. So I can do it 2 different ways. So I do. Okay. Today's Monday. I've got 5 sales calls today. The goal is to making more than 6K by the end of today, a month, and then apply to the Fire Block District apartments by the end of the week. Yeah, so let's just do these 5 calls. Hello, is this Dan? Hey Chris, how are you? This is Karsten.
Hello.
We have a system set up to where it automatically sends them a text as soon as they send out the form within like the first 3 to 5 minutes.
You can automatically have them disqualified. So it'll send them a text saying like, hey, sorry, but we can't move forward.
Deal with Dan,
But we can keep them in the one.
we made, I don't even know how much money we made today. Over $2,000, I think. I don't know where I am right now. I know at least I'm at $5,400 a month, which is amazing. No, yeah, we're at 59. I don't even know where I am. I don't know. I just know I think I hit my goal. So yeah, that's where I am. We did it. We made it. I'm so thankful that we got to where we are. You've been following along. Thank you so much for watching. And we're only going to get up from here. Hopefully the next video is me moving out into a nice apartment. So, alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.